Hey there, welcome one and all to a brain, work with me, to a Toonkind 12 FPS. There we go, yes.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
Hi there, I am Morski, also known as Morski, and I am joined here by a very fantastic person. Would you like to say
Uh,
hi?
hey, howdy hey. My name is Arson Obsessions, also known as Obby. I think this is the very first game I've ever played with you, Morski.
I think so as well, yeah. But hey, I'm
Yeah.
glad to have you here. And
Heck yeah.
And, well, I guess on this day, I am playing my little lad Hugh script.
hmm
It's
And
a
I am
nice day in
playing.
Halloween Town, and, well, he'll be meeting someone else.
Yeah. Hi, I will be playing my not quite as little lad. He's in fact very tall. I will be playing Cassius Sorrel indeed Blackmont the Third. Yes, I will say the full name every time.
Oh boy. I get the feeling Cassius would not be happy if, like, his full title wasn't said. It's very important, am I right?
Maybe in the past. Right now, nowadays he just kind of goes more by just Cassius, especially in Halloween Town.
Uh, oh, oh boy. That's
Yeah,
definitely
there's
not gonna be relevant, I'm sure.
who knows. Depends on what you roll.
True, fair and valid.
But yeah, Cassius has come to Halloween Town to supposedly be more safe from, the thrall stuff. He has become indirectly but very directly involved somehow.
F in the chat. There,
Yes.
there was there there were some unforeseen consequences. Oh well.
Unforeseen consequences. So he has since basically come to Halloween Town and holed himself up in the library, where he was immediately found by a monkey.
And on this lovely day and age, maybe probably not that long after, probably only a couple days, um, he's going to get accosted by the monkeys nibbling. Uh,
Oh
it's
no.
going, but it's going off of that. Well, you probably have a spot you like to hole up in the library, yeah? Um,
Hmm. Yeah. He probably holes up in places like with like large tables to like lay out stuff on.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because Cassius is the kind of person where when he has nothing to do, he just researches whatever takes his fancy.
Oh, yeah. Simon is so pecking bored. Well,
Yep.
uh, good news for Simon and bad news for Cassius. Roll me perception, I guess.
Rolling perception. Oh my gosh!
What did
Wow,
he
first
roll?
roll of the game.
What did he roll?
I'm taking a picture of this. If I could get the lighting to work with me.
Oh, there.
That's blurry as heck. Okay. Guess who got a nat freaking 20?
Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Yeah, you're not alone here anymore, Cassius.
Oh no.
Hey,
Does he hear the
nice.
footsteps before he hears the person?
Yeah, probably. Like, well, whoever this is small. There's this kind of toop toop toop, and oh, those footsteps are coming closer to you.
Cassius
Uh,
just has this resigned, tired expression that he's been
yeah.
using more and more often nowadays.
Character development, I see. Um,
And he just quietly takes out a little folded piece of paper, slaps it in the center of the book he was just reading, closes it, and just crosses his arms and waits.
Fantastic, cool. Um, well, he walks on over. He seems just a little bit lost. whoever this person is, they don't seem that old or anything. They're very small. They seem a little bit lost, and they seem to brighten up when he sees you're here. So he's gonna walk on over and go, "Oh, hi, excuse me. Do you know where the section on warlocks is?"
I can roll. I don't know if Cassius would know that.
Roll history, I guess. Oh no, that is just a little guy. Correct. That is just a little guy.
Okay, wow.
What did you get?
These new dice are treating me very well. I got a
Hey,
19 on the dice.
yo, nice. I figure you probably do that, and it's like, yeah, 26.
Cassius wordlessly gestures to a shelf that's right next to him, and you can see that there's a number of books that have been kind of taken off. Turns out Cassius has been reading in this section.
Hey, nice. Yeah, he brightens up, and it's just, oh, thank you. And well, the footsteps go, like get just slightly more quiet as he goes to pick up a pile of books, and and he then comes over back to the table and puts the books down there as well.
Mm-hmm. There is Cassius. He's just resigned to this.
I mean, if it helps with how things are right now, probably does get like maybe an hour or two of quiet. Because if your lad is just staying here all the time, there's just going to be more quiet reading time. Time.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Cassius just handed me the moment Hugh put down the books. You aren't chatty, are you?
um, I mean, I kind of am, yes. Why?
Immediately pinching the bridge of his stupidly long nose.
Pause. A bit of a cheeky grin at what? Would you like a conversation now? Seems like you've been reading on Warlocks too. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I meant that in the sense of I am not in the mood for conversation at the moment, but perhaps in a bit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. And kind of without any other word, Cassius picks up the book that he bookmarked, opens it, and buries his long nose into it.
Cool. Honestly, like, he will be good to read, actually.
Mm-hmm.
There's just, like, you know how, like, in SpongeBob, few hours later?
Yeah. Few hours later.
Exactly.
Bad
Few...
French accent.
exactly. Sorry, Lewis. I think like that is like cut off. Like Hugh closes the last of the books he had taken out at the moment, like stretches and does a sigh.
Mm-hmm. Perks of being a vampire, you don't really need to stretch as much as other folks do.
Yeah, fair enough. Like
Cassius probably hasn't moved much other than like flipping the pages of the book and occasionally uh pulling out something and writing down notes on it.
yeah. Maybe opening a new book.
Mm-hmm. For those with higher energy, this is probably a long, boring process.
Yeah, pretty much for those who aren't a nerd.
Mm-hmm. These two are both nerds. They both will spend long periods of time in book.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like straight up, it has probably been a few hours, and
Mm-hmm.
most libraries don't allow snacks and stuff, right? Because of the books.
Hmm. Well, I
I'm
guess it
trying.
depends.
Okay, I'm trying to remember because I'm just thinking the reason why Hugh stopped is, well, he got hungry. Time for a
Mm-hmm.
snack.
Mm-hmm. Food
Just
time.
oh my goodness. Yeah, food time. You guys
Mm-hmm.
are back. Please do something. Please, Lover Cassius. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Simon, for those listening, Simon is begging for something to happen.
yeah.
Literally, and he is being masterfully ignored.
Cool. Cool. Great. Well, I think
It's
you
been
probably.
3 days.
Oh yeah. Um. Well, the good news is like Hugh, after his stretchy, like Hugh pauses, pushes his chair back a bit. Time for me to roll hammer space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
3. That work.
Yeah. He successfully pulls out the little bag of cookies with him.
A little bag of what?
Cookies.
Aw, cookies.
Yeah.
Cute.
March made them. They are the best.
Good.
Um,
Good.
and actually, while he's munching on a cookie, uh, well, he's gonna start chatting like just so. I see you're studying on warlocks as well. How come?
Just a bit of a curiosity.
Oh, fair. Um, on my end, I'm actually studying to help one of my older brothers.
Hmm.
Um, his name's Gregory. Uh, just like trying to see if I can help him out with his magic, you know?
Hmm. Small world, I suppose. It's just the same Gregory with the red color scheme, missing arm.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
How do you know him? Also, if you look up, there might be like, he might have the starry eyes just because, oh boy, so you know him?
Cassius has certainly has an expression.
Is this a good kind of no, or he blew up something at your place kind of, you know?
It's the sort of we met under unfortunate circumstances.
Oh, fair enough.
But yes, I know him.
Cool.
Cassius pointedly looks back in the book, intending to be done with conversation.
I'm sorry, that will not be happening now. Though I think like Hugh isn't immediately handing me a conversation topic, but he's just, oh neat. Clearly I should talk with you more. Hugh munches a little bit more on the cookies and is so I guess what kind of books have you gone over on warlocks? Stop being Cassius.
Hmm.
Like it doesn't
Hold on,
look like well
I have to think about what Cassius would specifically be researching.
fair. Like he will also add them like you don't look like you're from around Halloween Town, so only here only came here recently, yeah?
Yes, only honestly only about a week ago.
Oh, okay. I'm from Toontown. Well, I live in Toontown. Um, but I've been coming here a lot often since a bunch of my family's here.
Hmm.
pauses and do you know of Lillian Stagehand? She's one of those family members.
Once again, Cassius has an expression.
Yeah.
This time, it's one of pure irritation. Yes, I was introduced a few days ago.
Oh. Well, I guess first things first, I never did introduce myself, am I? I'm Hugh Script. Nice to meet you.
Cassius.
And if Cassius wants, he can roll a history.
Yeah, I can roll the history. I. Let's see.
What did
I got an 18 in history.
Hey, not too shabby. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
definitely know of the scripts.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not too sure what happened with the family recently, but you do know that, like, last you heard, like, yeah, the family had the current head of Yeast and his two sons. You can make a guess that this is the second son, considering he's
Considering
obviously.
like age
Yeah,
and history, whatnot. Yeah.
yeah. Like, I
Hmm.
hold my boy. It's
Hmm.
pretty obvious that he's like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he is baby, yes.
That's a
He's
child.
well, I mean, to be fair, the child is now 19. But
Nice.
he is like half Cassius's height.
Yeah. To be fair, most every tune is half Cassius's height, and the ones that aren't are like 2 feet taller.
Fair enough, yeah. Fair enough.
The height range in tunes is you are either teeny or you are the biggest mother pecker in the room.
Oh yeah, correct. Like, it really is like you are either tall or you are small. There are no middle sliders.
Mm-hmm. Wait, look at the commentary chat.
Oh, you totally. Oh, goodness. That's amazing. Thank
From
you.
beyond the ghostly veil, Simon is begging for something to happen other than idle conversation.
Goodness. Yeah.
This is the FPS apparently where we torture Simon.
Like, before this, we had thought that possibly Hugh's gonna chase Cassius, but no, Cassius has been like pretty polite. So Hugh, Hugh's
It's
like
like
responding in turn. It's very chill, really.
it's like a resigned politeness. Like the
I'm
I'm only talking as much as I need to.
fair enough. I mean, Hugh's met worse people. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's honestly, this is probably very good for like Cassius's survival too.
Mm-hmm.
I say this looking very affectionately at Lynn. But let's see. To give you more information on the strips, yeah, you definitely do know of the family. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
the most. It's like it's the noble family from Yeast, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Has
the
a
people
lot
who
of
are in charge of that area, yeah.
yeah. Like you would know that for a pretty long while. Together with place's guardian deities, they've been like just making sure the place is okay.
Mm-hmm. Yee. Yee,
Um,
yee, yee.
you'd also know that like it's a fairly old family.
Mm-hmm.
Like however long this current iteration of Einquell's been around, that old.
Oh,
And you would
dang.
also, yeah, and you'd also know that lots of magic users from that family. Though you might have heard
Mm.
some rumors that like that the elder son of like this current generation, apparently he ran off to go be a knight. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, Tome really did go, heck you, I'm going to do my own thing. Becomes a paladin
Mm-hmm.
on purpose.
Good. Good. As
But
opposed to accidentally.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, could you imagine? Oh.
I mean, maybe there's one AU in which Tone accidentally became a paladin and just went, yeah, okay, I can work with this. Who
Mm-hmm.
knows?
Yeah.
But you can make a guess that this kid in front of you, uh, that's definitely a wizard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
He
It's
too is a nerd.
he has the wizard vibes.
Exactly.
Wizard spot wizard.
Wizard to wizard communication.
Or rather wizard to lack of communication.
Yeah.
uh
Yeah, I think like so yeah, introductions aside, so he was just I can tell from your expression you definitely met her. Are you holding all
yeah.
right after?
The way you say that means that there is a reputation with people who meet Lynn.
I mean,
Which, to be fair, she is quite earned. She is intimidating, to say the least.
yes, he can be. Did you know that one time, like, we were fighting this kind of eldritch monster thing, or rather, she was, along with the rest of my family. They were pulling me out of trouble, but, like, she slapped it in the face with her axe. It was very impressive.
I'm sorry, did you say Eldritch horror? Cassius looks concerned now.
Yeah, that's a fair reaction, Cassie. He was just, ah, yeah, like, while back we found this weird crystal. Turns out it wasn't just a crystal, it had something inside it. Um, roll insight if you want.
Okay.
Um,
Fear. 10!
oh boy. Um, oh yeah, please do, Simon, because a 10 isn't enough to beat Hugh's passive deception. That's an 11. Yeah, Simon, this kid was possessed for a little while.
Oh, you could just tell that?
Uh, yeah, I say this very
Instantly?
affectionately. You can tell because Hugh looks sheepish. Out loud, what he says is like, yeah, we, like, the problem was handled. Uh, the thing called itself the Eye? Uh, not a problem anymore. But, that was definitely a time.
How often does you and your group deal with this sort of vague gesturing?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Hugh has a look on his face. It sure is a look. Um, it's
Like,
probably
is
not
this
a
like a
good.
weekly thing, a bi-weekly thing?
I mean, it tend. I mean, on a weekly basis, it tends to more be the minor kind of chaos. Like when you go to town and the cabbage stole blows up. But but no, the bigger things. Well, I guess there is the current situation. Cepheus is just them learning from each other as the other white smarts and smile. Oh yeah,
You're not wrong.
yeah.
I thought
Well,
Cassius would be way more annoyed, but he handed me being resigned, so I'm like, well, okay.
um, congrats, Cassius. You're meeting someone who has lived through some wild times. Well, the big
Yeah.
things only tend to happen really every now and again, though
Mm-hmm.
the current event is kind of an extended situation.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever meet someone called the Thrall, you want to avoid them, yeah?
I am very much aware of that individual, and I know to avoid them. In fact, that's why I'm here.
Oh, fair enough. Um, yeah, they're not the most pleasant person. They kidnapped me one time and well, that wasn't fun.
Mm. My condolences.
Ah, thanks. Luckily they got me back on time, so small child, are you okay?
Cassius and Turtle Voice, this kid is more traumatized than I am.
I mean, yeah. But anyways, well, you're both picked up. Yeah, that is correct. Well, I was lucky enough
We
at
can.
least that. Hmm?
I'm gonna roll deception real quick.
Oh, deception. I'd be willing to roll insight against that.
It's not gonna go well.
I mean, did he get a nat 20 or something?
No, I mean it's not gonna go well for Cassius.
No. I mean, have you?
That's a 7 in deception.
You physically cannot fail that.
Yeah.
That's a 30.
Oh dear. Oh heavens. Oh no. Okay. Well,
I I will say like Hugh does respond. Well, honestly, I've been very lucky, if anything.
hmm Okay, so for the deception, Cassius was going for grabbing a book and making it look like he was just stretching, but he's literally grabbing the book and trying to smack Simon with it, even though it doesn't do anything.
Amazing.
So it really just looks like Cassius just went and smacked open air for no reason.
Oh, that's beautiful. Hugh look, that was a 30. Hugh sees that. You see him that he has perceived that, and Hugh tilts his head with like the question mark above his head, and it's just, is someone else here?
No, I thought I saw a bug. He's totally lying.
There's a pause, and Hugh is just, I can tell you're lying.
Mm. Well, I'm not inclined to give the truth. So this conversation is over. Cassius will close the book and start gathering up everything else and start walking away.
No, I'm curious. Plus, hey, we're both wizards, right? If you're gonna be here for a while, we can study together. Hugh's following.
I am not inclined to do that. Now, please go back to whatever you were doing.
um, yeah, Hugh's following you, regardless. You can tell he's very much curious now.
Oh no.
Like, he'd have
Cassius'
made sure
voice
to
coming to this town was a mistake.
rip, rip and pepperoni Cassius. It's like Hugh would have taken a moment to, like, close the books and return them if Cassius is heading out the library, but, like, yeah, Hugh's definitely coming after you.
It takes 2 minutes of Hugh following at Cassius's heels before, like, you can see, like, like the anime angry vein in the forehead.
Hugh sees it and is internally, well, something is definitely going to change soon. Hey, come on, like, you don't look like another evocation wizard, so, like, I bet we can, give each other notes on our specialities. And, well, it sounds like you've been through some adventures. I hope I didn't say too much and scared you away.
Look, other people may be interested in conversations or whatever this small talk is, but I am not. So I suggest you be on your way. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. I
No, heart emoji. Cassius will not stop doing this.
I mean, like, so roll now. I do have an idea for if Hugh fails, but
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Oh
rip.
my gosh!
That's a low
That's a
roll.
failure!
Yeah. My other thought is, would you be amendable to Hugh casting counterspell?
Oh, dang it. Oh no! Oh no! He has counterspell!
He does have counterspell. Can he cast it?
It is a reaction, so I guess you could.
Okay, yeah. What level is this? This is a suggestion, yeah.
Yeah, this is a level 2 spell. You just delete it.
Okay, yeah. Like,
Delete. Gone.
yeah. Like Cassius, you feel the moment where, like, oh, Hugh notices the magic and he's surprised, but then he does the magic equivalent of, like, taking a stick, breaking it over your knee, and throwing it behind you, and he keeps on following you.
I think, like, Cassius is just full on slack-jawed. Wait, hold on. What was that?
Counterspell.
Cassius doesn't know that one yet. He isn't high enough leveled. Now he's interested.
Yeah, something, oh, it's like, so surprise Cassius, this, baby wizard, he has access to 5th level spells.
Oh, heavens. Oh, no.
Um, he's just like, oh, that's just counterspell. Look, like, I get if maybe you don't want to talk to people that much, but it sounds very lonely. Can't we still do it sometimes?
Cassius is just. I don't know. He's not handing me anything. He's just handing me sitting and staring at Hugh.
Surprise! The baby wizard is really good at magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Hugh puts his hands on his hips. He is looking up resolutely at your lad.
There was a long sigh and a roll of the eyes.
So is that a yes?
Yes to what?
Talking some more?
Half an hour.
Okay. Internally, he was just success, and this means I can find him in the future and talk to him. So it sounded like he didn't know about counterspell. Do you want me to teach you the trick to it?
It wouldn't be opposed. Cassius just says casually.
Okay, cool. Okay, holy bleep, Lewis! Yeah, he's gonna brighten up and go, okay, cool, we should probably find a bench or something just so I can pull out my spell book easier. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Although, since they're both out here, roll survival.
Oh no.
Because of Kara.
What? Why? What? Survival?
Yeah, so,
Okay.
the reason this is because the town is alive. You know,
11.
like, oh, well, okay, cool. Actually, for fun and enrichment, would Cassius and Simon like to roll an insight on Hugh?
Sure, why not?
Because I believe I believe a 16
9!
does.
25!
That's amazing!
Cassius is just as bad at reading people as Gregory is.
Fantastic! Yeah, no, that's so fair. I feel like Hugh is an outlier in the wizard department. Since he's got the plus 11 with advantage.
Good heavens.
Look, do you see the people Hugh hangs out with? I think he deserves it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going off of that, so like, Cassius, I don't know how much you've walked out here, but I think you've caught on to the fact that it can be weirdly hard to navigate Halloween Town as if things get shuffled. But it seems like Hugh's figured out a way pretty quickly, and like, he will guide the two of you to a bench like fairly quickly. You find a nice park.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
don't know if Cassius has caught on to the fact that the whole town is Kara. I know he knows that at least the mansion is sentient. Because in his first game, he was able to like go in there for a little
okay.
bit.
Yeah. Okay, well. So like Cassius, you don't sense anything amiss.
Mm-hmm.
Simon.
Town's alive. What? Town's alive.
Town's alive, yeah. Simon.
It just says.
Yeah, I was going to say, Simon, what you do is before Hugh found the bench really quickly, he just like asked the side one of the. It seemed like he was asking the lamppost, but he just went, "Oh, Kara, is it alright if we go to a bench near here? And like a light flickered perhaps, but like Hugh just then went, "Thank you," and led Cassius and himself in that direction, and behold, a bench.
Mm-hmm. Freaking Simon telling Cassius that the town's alive. Cassius quietly pocketing that information.
Amazing. Kara is very cool, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize it was in a sentient location.
Oh, the town? Yeah. Her name's Kara.
Kara,
Yeah.
Well, Cassius kind of like gives a look around and like he surprisingly just does like a polite little bow to like just like a nearby light fixture or something.
Oh, nice. Really, it's an RJ question as to how Kara would respond.
Mm-hmm.
But I was told before that like the first time Hugh went, "Nice to meet you, Kara," the reaction was something between, "Oh, that's adorable," and "New teasing target." So
Yeah. For Cassius, it's more like a polite acknowledgement of thank you for letting me stay
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah. No, that's fair.
hmm
But I
And
think
then
with
he is gonna make himself comfortable on one half of the bench.
yeah. Hugh settles down himself and like time for me to time for me to roll the D10 again. Okay, yeah, Hugh pulls out his spell book without any issue.
hmm
Cracks open a page. Um,
hmm
for funsies, roll me Arcana.
Oh, heck yes. Every wizard's bread and butter. I say, rolling an
Yes,
8.
I hope. Look, I am hoping I get to roll Hugh's Arcana soon as well.
Lewis dead.
Oh no, Lewis died.
Well, oh well.
F.
F.
Oh, Lewis came back.
Yay! Okay, so I'm also pulling up Cassius inventory stuff.
Hey.
Because he's also gonna roll hammer space and try to pull out his his spell book. Because if they are doing the wizardly thing and talking about spells and such,
You know, yeah, spell book is not a
oh,
bad
that's a one.
idea. Oh, F. Reroll. Like, Hugh is giving you the help action. Oh, wait.
No,
No, that's hammer space. Never mind. Oh my
I'm
goodness, fumble!
fumbling.
Fumble!
Let's get ready to fumble. 16.
What does he fumble?
His 16 on Cassius's fumble chart is a tarantula named Sprinkles.
Oh my goodness. Wait, quick question. How does how does Cassius pull out Sprinkles? Bless that name.
He reaches behind his back and he pulls out not his spell book, but instead a very large, very hairy, colorful spider.
Like, there's a pause and a blink from Hugh and, "Oh, you're very pretty. Nice to meet you." He says this to the spider.
Yeah. The spider is like do you know like that I know it's on YouTube, but there is like an animation of like this really, really cute spider, like CGI spider.
I don't think I know of it, no, but I can try and
Ye
imagine.
I will link it to you after the FPS just in case like folks who are lurking are
Oh, yeah.
big spear of spider and arachnid,
Yeah.
but it's like it's that style of animation for this spider, and the spider does like a little wave with one of its little legs.
Oh, bless. He's gonna
And
wave back.
Cassius quietly is just, oh, that's where you went off to. And then he wordlessly just like reaches up to the top of his head and lets sprinkles climb onto his head.
Bless. Hey,
Yeah,
thank
there it
you.
is. Lewis
Oh
found
my
it.
goodness, bless.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, yeah.
Yee.
Cassius, how does it feel to be surrounded by babies? Well, I guess he is as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
This is
bless.
this is one of Cassius's hammer space pets.
Oh, a very
He
good
has a
choice.
few.
Very friend-shaped, very good.
Mm-hmm. I'm now going to roll hammer space again. That's a three. That don't work. It's time for a number fumble.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
What was
I
the
got
roll?
I got a seven, which for Cassius's fumble is a copy of the book Sunset. Will immediately look disgusted to get rid of it.
My goodness.
Okay, this is basically a knockoff Twilight. Cassius pulls it out, immediately gets the expression, and
It's
then toss,
amazing.
tosses it behind him out of frame where there's a cat yell and maybe a trash can smash.
My goodness. You 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 just see the question marks above Hugh's head.
Yeah. Freaking Simon, this is probably the tooniest thing that has ever happened to Cassius.
Yeah.
Okay, a seven. This time he's successful.
Success.
hmm Cassius finally pulls out his spellbook, which is kind of like a red leather bound book with like golden embroidery kind of
Oh,
thing going
nice.
on. It's
Valid.
fancy as heck.
Oh, I guess funny contrast to Hughes. Um, Hughes is obviously like a little worn. It's a very well used book. A nice blue,
hmm
well, like a nice blue one that's bound with a darker blue ribbon. Like
hmm
resembles the one Hughes got on his design.
Aw, oh, that's cute.
But I I'm still losing it over the cat noise as sunset was tossed away. But yeah, he will crack open his own spell book. So if you want, roll me Arcana.
Well, I did the Arcana roll before, and it was a 12.
Do it with advantage. You're getting like he was doing the help action.
All right, fair
But
enough.
like because like he's explaining his own notation style and like what this and that is.
Great news. It's two numbers higher. 14.
I mean, that is enough to recognize the third and fourth level spells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which yeah, Cassius, um, this kid's a pretty damn good wizard. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so for a bunch of this stuff, you only saw it briefly, but you can definitely recognize a fair few third level and fourth level spells. And
Mm-hmm.
there was some at the end that you were not able to understand.
Mm-hmm. Yee.
Oh yeah, Simon. Simon, you got an 18. Yeah, this kid knows 5th level spells.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretty good wizard.
Mm-hmm.
The nerd realm.
Simon, you have to grasp with the horrible news that Cassius's knowledge is slowly rubbing off on you. You're learning while hanging out in his brain.
Yeah. Was gonna say the nerd is starting to rub off.
He's just learning through osmosis.
Exactly. Upper bug boy. Nice.
So you mentioned you were an evocation wizard, yes?
Yeah, I am.
That is spells that usually cause destruction.
Yeah, exactly. Like lightning bolt, fireball,
Mm-hmm.
scorching ray, ultraviolet pulse, immolation, that sort of stuff.
Cassius quirks up an eyebrow at a couple of those that he doesn't recognize, but otherwise there's not much of a reaction.
Yeah, like I think as well, Hugh had opened up on the page that describes counterspell, but he will actually, as he's describing, he'll like the kid can kill. um, so like as he mentions lightning bolt and like the other spells, he will open those pages to point them out.
Mm-hmm.
Does that for immolation as well. It's one of the spells that you just cannot grasp, Cassius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's a bit too complicated for his current level of knowledge.
Yeah. And like he'll then flip back to counterspell, and he will ask, what's your focus of study?
Hmm. Cassius hesitates for a little bit. Do you want to roll persuasion?
Oh boy. Okay, I will try my best. 14.
14. Hmm.
I think this is probably because like Hugh would see this, and while he is curious, like he'd give Cassius the space to decide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. I'm just gonna roll something privately on my end.
Oh,
Because that's enough to
okay.
maybe do it. But I'm gonna leave it up to chance. I'm gonna roll a
Valid.
d4. If it's evens, he'll talk. If it's odds, he won't.
Okay, fingers crossed.
It is a 2. Cassius will
Hey,
talk.
heck yeah.
I think Cassius eventually coming to decision. I am an enchantment wizard.
Ooh, okay. I haven't met many. Um,
Mm.
those are
Typically because though they have a sort of negative stigma associated with them.
yeah. It's I
People
admit
don't
I've had
take too kindly to the magic that influences decisions.
I admit on my own end I've had some bad experiences with a couple spells, but well, in the end it's still a case of it's a kind of skill that exists.
Mm.
How it's used depends on the person, you know? Yeah, no, Hugh was straight up, what's the spell again? Um, I forgot the name. Dominate person. Yeah, he was dominate person by the Thrall previously, so
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. Hence why he said, like, yeah, I've had some bad experience with personally. But,
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna judge. Cassius seems nice enough, you know?
Mm-hmm. I make a point to only do so when necessary, but still.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, Hugh nods at that.
He says that when he literally just an hour ago tried to get rid of Hugh for 8 hours with suggestion.
Yeah! Like, Hugh's gonna be nice and not comment on that.
Yeah. Cassius's definition for only when necessary is probably different from other people's. He's a stinky boy.
Yeah, Hugh at least is running off of the, like, he didn't actually try to do anything that bad to me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, might have been a bit rude about it, but he was just asking for space. Which, of course, Hugh, like, nicely broke through that with Counterspell, but it's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
uh,
If you want, I can show you some of the spells which help me out at a pinch.
sure. Thank you. So,
Though, not
I,
without equal exchange, of course.
yeah, of course. I think, like, Hugh pulls out his own pencil and, like, like,
Mm-hmm.
he is down to trade spells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm also gonna go ahead and roll Hugh's Arcana then. Uh,
E.
here we go. 18. Low roll, but
18. Yeah, yeah.
kind of a low roll, but like it's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
E. Cassius's highest level spell is third level. So what I was thinking for this is actually that they could exchange knowledge on one third level spell depending on what they roll arcana wise.
Ooh, yeah. Like I know at
Mm-hmm.
least for spell scrolls, it were like it's like a DC of 10 plus whatever the spell's level is. So in theory, Hugh
Mm-hmm.
could actually do it up to 8th level, and your lad could do it up to 4th level.
Mm-hmm.
Though, like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's how it's ruled for spell scrolls at least. So
Okay. I think I might stick with just third level, since that's
yeah,
the maximum Cassius can cast feasibly at the moment.
yeah, understandable.
But
Do you want
yeah,
me to
I'm
pull?
also gonna give an arcana roll real quick.
Yeah. Do you want me to
Ooh.
like pull out the list of what Hugh's third level spells are?
Yes, I will also do the same.
Heck yeah. Hugh's managed to collect a fair few. Just one moment as I snapshot this. Wizard to wizard communication at its finest indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice roll.
Here are the three that Cassius has got. He's baby.
Oh.
Wow, that's a lot.
Um, Hugh's like, yeah, no, Hugh is my oldest D&D character, so he's been in a fair few games.
Dang, yeah, wow. Oh, these are
So,
all so good.
oh, they can exchange. You should probably
I'm
cap it
just
at
amazed.
2.
I'm
Hmm?
just amazed that all the spells Cassius knows are all ones that Hugh doesn't know.
Yeah, no, I'm very much looking at Fly because
This
I
really
have.
is an equal exchange.
Yeah, that's great though. Like, I personally am looking at Fly just because that's the one I could do fun flavor for.
Mm-hmm. Wait, doesn't Hugh already have wings though? Oh,
Yeah,
but then again,
but,
he could cast it on other people.
yeah, exactly. And so the rules for Hugh's version of flying is that it lasts for 1 minute because it's based
Mm-hmm.
off of the ASMR feat. So
Okay.
Fly would let him fly for longer. So in universe, I can flavor that as, yeah, he's gotten he's figured
Gotten better at
out.
it.
Yeah, he's gotten better at it as well as like keep his wings out to fly.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he who, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm definitely gonna go with fly for Hugh.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Honestly, Cassius is looking at. There's a couple good ones.
like
Counterspell,
it,
Dispel Magic, or Remove Curse are the ones that are catching his eye at the moment.
yeah. Hugh will actually mention as well that, yeah, no, those are extremely useful. You get the
Oh, I've
feeling.
learned. I can think about a recent situation I was in where Dispel Magic definitely would have been helpful.
Yeah, understandable. I've certainly had to use these spells myself.
Hmm.
It's probably telling that at this point Hugh pretty much has remove curse always on.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't do that.
Would it even work?
It
Like,
wouldn't, but
yeah,
Cassius
exactly.
isn't even gonna try.
Oh.
Hmm. Yeah, I think
Summer
honestly,
voice.
honestly, a cute way for this FPS to go is that they're both just talking about the different spells that they each selected from each other's list, and is
Ooh,
just
yeah.
helping each other copy it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yee. which, which, according to the rules of D&D, does take time and
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Like, I have done it before with another person where our two wizards traded spells. Though we probably
Hmm.
want to limit it to just one, as it's like
Yeah.
an FPS like this. But
Hmm. Just one, and then later subtract money from earnings that we've gotten.
yeah,
Yee. Does a little dance. New
yeah,
spell acquired.
yes. It's like new spell acquired and new friend Hugh voice and new friend acquired. Cassius, who probably isn't aware of this.
Cassius is more like, this is a begrudging acquaintance.
Hugh, Hugh voice says, "You can see I made a new friend."
Cassius will deny it. He will deny it till the day he dies.
It's okay. He won't be the first to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone's a begrudging acquaintance for Cassius, so pretty much that means that they're friends now, right? Right.
It's as close as it's gonna get, at least for now.
Oh yeah. But I guess does that seem like a good place to end it?
Yee, I like that ending. It's a
Hmm.
good spot to end.
Yeah, this was honestly like rather cute.
Hmm.
Thank you.
I
This was a
thought there
lot
would
of
be
fun.
a lot more running and chasing and shenaniganery, but
Oh yeah, same here. I was half expecting Cassius to be a bat and then for Hugh to chase him into the air.
hmm he handed me begrudging acceptance.
Hey, it worked out. It's like it's like congrats Cassius, you have obtained spell and also
Hmm.
an acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone listening, Simon is holding his arms up. He won today through getting to do something other than reading. Congrats, Simon. You got to see your noodle roommate get befriended.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay, but this was fun. Thanks.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this. This was awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
Mm-hmm.
to everyone listening in right now, love you, Lewis. And to everyone who will listen in the future, you are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the pick is the button.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh,
Okay, do we have
gotta
to?
tell
Yeah.
gotta
Okay.
tell Jade, yeah. But
Yeah,
okay. I guess for
we
whenever
did
this
it.
does get closed, so yeah. Bye everyone.
Whee! Whee! Delicious.
Amazing. I I just saw the picture of Simon with the cookies.
Yeah.
I will be saving all of these. Thank you. Man, the fact that this ended up starting as well with like Cassius telling him where the books are and just Hugh going, "Thank you." They read for like 4 hours. My
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just
Oh,
looking at that little Hugh and
God.
like new PFP unlocked.
Hmm. I'm so sorry that existing in Cassius's brain is just ADHD hell.
Oh yeah. Yes. He starts reading.
Subs.
Sorry,
Cassius
Simon.
voice, we're in a library. What did you expect? The people who come here to read.
Plus, it probably explains. Probably explains, once it's revealed that
Cassius voice, I'm trying. I'm researching as much as I can.
It probably explains some things when it's revealed that Hugh is also a wizard.
Oh. Cassius, I need walkies.
Well,
Oh,
he did
listen.
get the Wookiees after the 4 hours of torture first.
Mm-hmm.
Also got to find out that there sure are people here with buckwild lives.
Mm-hmm.
That was really funny to me, by the way, that he was just like, yeah, we fought this big monster. Cassius and Simon voiced you. What?
I mean, Cassius has also fought a big, horrifying eldritch monstrosity.
Hey, they can handshake over that. Just like, they're just 19. You know how it is.
They're 19 and they've gone through hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, they got out of it okay.
Yee.
Like, if you asked Hugh what was the most stressful time for him, it was probably when he was on that trip to Catterdan to go get Decimal back. But like the reason why that was stressful was Decimal sure had the time. Let's put it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen the art.
Yeah. So But, you
Mhm.
know, like, things are pretty okay now. There is this current sitch with the Thrall, but, like, things are fairly okay, honestly.
It's fine. It's fine.
Totally fine. I'm definitely not fearing for what We Wild is gonna do. It's fine.
Mhm. Oh boy.
Ah, F. Lewis. Oh,
Oh, Patsu. Alright,
yeah.
I think I'm gonna dip because I gotta do some self-care stuff and some
Yeah,
homework.
valid. Oh, yeah.
But thank you
Good
for
luck.
the FPS. This was a tasty treat.
Yes, absolutely. It was a blast.
Yee.
Thank you. And see you.
Yee. No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, I better dip as well then, just to go make sure like things are okay in the house, that my cats haven't caused too much trouble. But thanks for watching, Lewis. This was a lot of fun. Your commentary is great.